Okay, that is stream 3 has begun. Let's real quick get up the background music and get right into this. Let's just go here. Put on shuffle and random, and then click at a random spot. Perfect. So, last I checked, I think we're trying to EV train, right? Up to level 10? Yes. He's defense and attack, so he can't do this area. I know this guy's speed, so... There we go. So, yep, we are back again. And this is what we want a shiny of is Cherubi here, but we'll see if we're able to get it today. I don't even know what shiny Cherubi looks like, I'm gonna be entirely real with you, but that's the goal right now, is we want to get shiny Cherubi here. Actually, because we're just kind of like waiting right now for something to happen, let's... Shiny Cherubi. I can't do this for the Pokemon that are customs, but I can feel like I should include what we're after right here. There we go. That'll make it a bit easier for people to know what the target is, even if we get the wrong shiny, which is probably likely even, because Cherubi does not seem like the common encounter. Okay. Get that off of my screen. Okay. So yeah, we want to get shiny Cherubi, and Fletchlings I will be killing. Everything else I'll just be running away because everything else has EVs I'm not interested in. Yeah, this one's just not... I also want to get Talonflame because I don't know this game, but I'm assuming it has Megas. And if this game has Megas, I'd say there's a very high chance that it has... I'd say there's like a very high chance that it's got Mega Talonflame. Yeah, I'd say this game, very high chance that there is, that there's Mega Talonflame. So I'll take Talonflame. But that's more of like a hope, kind of like how Mankey here is a hope that we have, Annihilate. Because if we don't have Annihilate, then I don't know what Mankey's exactly doing on. So, oh shoot, that's exactly what we were after. We're done with Route 1. Holy crap. We got him. We got the boy. At 193 encounters, we got possibly one of the most important shinies of the run, because this guy, apparently... What do we name shiny Cherubi, actually? Okay. This might be a little bit extreme, but... I'm gonna name him after A viral video. Sure, add him to the party. Who are we sending to the PC? Off stream. Okay, off stream here. Okay, that one is good. Where is off stream? There we go. Just make that visible. This isn't locked. Move it down here. Boom. And lock it. I do want to actually rename all of these, though. How do I change the name of stuff? Oh, rename. So this one's going to be... Spupa. What is Spupa's name, actually? Wings. Wings is his name. Okay, I'm gonna do the rest later, because... Okay, let's take a look. So, any guesses on a nature? I'm gonna say naughty. I don't know what naughty does, but he feels like naughty. Adamant. Likes to run. Counter Route 1, level 4. Boost the Pokemon's speed stat in harsh sunlight. And not bad. He's got really bad HP. Bad attack, but... Oh god, what's this thing's evolution called? Trurim or something? Well, one second. Let me take this. Okay. There we go. I think its evolution is called Cherim. There's another stage, but even with another stage, I will assume that it has... base stats. Okay. It's a special attack and speed. Okay, so special attack, speed. I can definitely train this guy on Route 1 very consistently. It's the only special attacker I have, though. Ooh, look at that following sprite. Can't wait to see what this thing evolves into, because apparently it's got a custom evolution now. Sadly, it's kind of hard to get the following front sprite because it's always facing you, so like... Yeah, so I can't really get the front following sprite, but like... Guy looks cool. I like him. Okay. Okay, ended the recording there just so that we can have a marker of when I got this guy. I do like this, though. This is a really good-looking shiny. I guess if I have this, I can go to the next area, which is the cave, I think? Skeeto, one sec. Let me see. Do I still have the... Yeah, I still have the effort value page open. Skeeto, HP. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Oh my god, he looks so good. Oh, that's scary. Bro, he looks so good. Oh my god. Okay. We're gonna really quick go to the next area, which is the cave. And we're gonna check the, EV yields for the cave, I guess. Let me actually... Technically, we've encountered 2 Pokemon. It's probably not gonna matter, but we've technically seen 2 Pokemon. Let's make sure that they're accounted for. Okay. So, the cave. Let me just check what we got here. So, Clefairy, HP. Not happening. Zubat, speed. Okay, Zubats. Slowpoke, HP. Onix, defense. Wooper, HP. Roggenrola, defense. And Roly-Poly, defense. So, Zubat's about all I can really do in here at all. I actually already know how I'm going to do this shiny hunt, and I'm not going to have fun with them. I'll be entirely real with you. I'm going to have very little fun with this shiny hunt because I know exactly what I would need to do. Oh! I just did a counter, but that's not what I want to do. So, let's leave the cave to reset that encounter. I could do... Okay, I could do that where I leave to reset the encounter and technically be training this guy's speed while I'm at it. No, one sec. EXP share. Wait, no, EXP share on. What am I talking about? Why am I not using the EXP share more? Purple Poltergeist kills Zubats, gets speed EV, shares with Cherubi. Doesn't kill anything else though. So this is how we're gonna do it. It's either this or I do the multiple instance soft reset. I'm gonna do this for now just because I want to get Purple Poltergeist to level 10 and I want to get Cherubi also up to level 10. So I'm gonna do this for now. But I will probably be switching this later if I decide to. Because I have to train a little bit, and honestly, I'm kind of out of spots for custom Pokemon to hunt. So I kind of have to do the cave. Oh, you did nothing to him. Come on. Ah. Oh, I almost forgot to turn up the speed. Is the music playing? What happened? It's a playlist. I'm not doing that. There we go. He learned Absorb? Okay, that's actually really good. This is why I don't like Speed Up, though. Okay, okay, 1 second, I almost forgot. What do we want? I'm saying Clefairy because we still don't have a Fairy type. And Fairy is really good in this game. So, let's open up Google Shiny Clefairy. I'm pretty sure it's just green ears. Yeah. There we go. But yeah, we're gonna... This layout's probably gonna update like every stream. Just gonna find more stuff to add to it. But yeah. Clefairy, you are the current target simply because fairy types are super useful in this game. I'm about to go into a fighting type gym, so having a good fairy type would be so good for me. Okay, come on, come on. Oh my lord. And also, like, everything else here is rock type. Zubat's, like, flying, I guess. But, like, everything in here is rock. Besides Clefairy and Zubat. So, Clefairy's the target, for sure. Where's the Pokeball? Oh, shoot. Okay. Turn off the speed up. Pause the music. Because I forgot that there's a cutscene here. There we go. Okay, muted the music. Okay. We've got a problem, Orion. These boulders are blocking the way to Grasail City, And there's no other path through the cave. Oh, I know. I'll head home and send one of my personal miners to take care of this for us. I think Professor Oliver would want us to figure it out on our own. Maybe we could use a Pokemon to break the rocks. Are you seriously suggesting you force your Pokemon to do manual labor? One sec. Okay. That's called slavery, and it's a very, very ugly thing to do, Chrysanto. Bon, it's high time I taught you some Pokemon alchemy. It is my specialty, after all. You may have noticed that wild Pokemon can drop items after being defeated. These items are the essential components for Pokemon alchemy, and they can be used to create all sorts of wonders. Let's start with you, Orion. I'll give you a recipe for explosive powder, along with the ingredients you'll need. You obtained a Pokemon alchemy recipe, shining powder, and glowing ember, which is electric and fire types. Now you just go to craft from the menu, find the explosive powder recipe I just gave you, and craft one. Oh, dude, I don't have any glowing embers. Shoot. I do have a lot of shiny powder, which is good at least. Tres bien, Orion. Make good use of Pokemon alchemy to gather every resource you can on your journey. Is it our turn now, Professor? If you take it as seriously as Orion did, yes. I don't want you losing your head doing this. At your age, you'd really miss it. Remember, your first goal is to defeat Regent Canola in Grisaille City. She's a kind woman, but tough on rookie trainers, so give it everything you've got. Another Clefairy. I'm actually getting really good rates with Clefairies. I thought they were a lot rarer than this. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to be killing this one. Don't. That was close. I almost killed the Clefairy despite not having the Evism after. Alright, let me stop the recording again. Just because we did a cutscene, that's gonna have to be in the video. So downstairs has different encounters, by the way. Which is why we're not gonna try to get the encounters down there yet, because downstairs has different encounters. Which means I count it as a separate route. Which means we have to do a separate hunt down there. I'm really thinking I'm gonna want to do soft resets though. Because, like, this is good and all, but, like, 15? I could probably have already done 30 if I was doing it the way I wanted to. So, let's really quick save here. Close the game. And set this up. Let me just open up one instance of Pokemon Z. Do I still have the display capture? I think I deleted the display capture. Why would I do that? Did I make it a separate scene, maybe? No, it just does exist. Okay. Display capture. You can see a little bit of behind the scenes here. Edit transform. Okay. Right, I think it was like 1,000 pixels or something off of the right. Yeah, just about. And that means that the left should be the exact same. Yeah, just about. Top, let's say 500. Yeah, just about. And then bottom would also be 500. Perfect. That's actually like about what I want it to be. There we go. You know, it's a little bit off the edges, but honestly it works. So here's how the shiny hunt's gonna go. We add an encounter. We encounter it. It's a rock and roll, it's not shiny. Then we close the game. And we have a batch file here. Open this up. change the death counter. Edit this. Increments are going to be of 30 because my batch file launches 30 instances at once. And... oh, shoot. I messed up. One sec. I made a slight oopsie. One of the important rules is you don't tab out of it. By clicking it a bunch, you can just make it lag out, typically. So yeah, let me really quick close 30 of these windows. And then do it the correct way. So the important thing is you can't tab out of it, or it doesn't work correctly. Okay, now 30 windows are going to open up. We're going to get an encounter on each of those. Then we're going to do another 30. So we're going to increment our hunt by 30s. Technically, it might not be the whole 30 that it takes to get it, but it is 30 encounters technically, because I technically loaded up 30 encounters even if I don't actually see them all. So this hunt, it's really fast, but when you have the windows loading up, it takes a while for the windows to load up enough to actually, you know, do the encounters. So the downtime is worse, but the encounters are a lot faster once the downtime's over. A bit win it, you win a bit, you lose a bit, whatever. I personally think it's a pretty decent encounter method. And I don't have to click the encounter button every single encounter with this. I just had to do it once per 30. What the heck is the... Okay, something's going wrong here. Oh. Yeah, for you. There we go. Now it won't capture my cursor anymore. But as you can see, the encounters are fast as hell. This one's also acting weird. For some reason, it's, it's not automatically giving me control of the next window, so I have to actually, like, click into each tab of it, but usually you don't have to do that part. Usually you're just automatically in the next tab whenever you click the X for the last one. I don't know if I did something wrong, but I'll figure it out after this batch, if I did. I'm just looking for those green ears. Please give me a green ear Clefairy. I also have an idea, and I want to know what you guys think about it. So, EV training is very slow in this game. You've seen that with my streams. EV training takes up a large portion of the stream. So I'm thinking, would you guys be angry if I was to... You guys be angry if I was to gen in vitamins and also EV reducing berries? Both either or, like, what do you guys think of those? Because this is RPG Maker, I do know how to gen stuff in. I did it for rare candy I think I did it for rare candies in Infinite Fusion back when I played that a bit. Because this game has a source of infinite rare candies. You don't have to gen in rare candies for this game. This game straight just has a built-in way to get infinite rare candies. Infinite Fusion did not have that. And Infinite Fusion, I did not enjoy the idea of training my Pokemon slowly. So I want to know what you guys think if I was to gen in some candies to make this a little bit, carbos, vitamins, essentially. To try to speed it up a bit, you know? Speed up the EV training. And if you do ask, it's just edamame. It's a really good snack in my opinion. Not sure how long the stream will be today, but we already got a hunt that I was expecting to be a lot longer because Cherubi's not a common encounter. So the fact that we got Cherubi, I'd say, is already a huge win. Oh, also, let me add another 30 encounters to that because they're loading up right now. Okay, let's go. There we go, it worked this time. Don't know what I did different. So this is exactly how I hunted the starter, except I did 15 instead of 30. So it was a little bit slow. So it was less encounters per... I don't know if it might have loaded faster though. Not sure. It might have. Probably loaded faster, but I think 30's a better number. Just like, this is so quick. 15, we'd be waiting on that, the loading might be faster, but we'd be waiting a lot longer for the load to actually, you know, but we'd be waiting, we'd be at the load almost immediately after we do a load. We'd have to load again. So I think this is technically faster. Issue with the shiny hunt, that playtime, not going to be accurate. We already did we already did 2 hunts like this. This is the 3rd time we're doing a soft reset hunt, and downstairs we have another soft reset hunt. And I already know how I want from downstairs. There's Drillburs down there. I don't think this game's going to have ZA shiny, since it did start development before they came out, but even then. Excadrill, even non-mega, is still really good. So we're probably going to be hunting him for downstairs. I just realized I should probably have Wings at the front of my party, since he has I need to check something. If I change this partway through, yes, it will. It updates it because it reads the files. Perfect. So now we actually have Wings at the front, who has Stun Spore, so it'll make the catch a lot easier when the shiny appears, whatever it is. And I can say whatever it is, because there are no electric types, so everything should be able to get, paralyzed. This is actually 30 encounters. I'm gonna count this one, because I don't know if that's actually giving me 30. It might be like, the batch file might be failing at a certain point and not loading all 30 of them. Which means my counter's super inaccurate, but one hunt having an inaccurate counter is not the worst, I guess. Speaking of which, I add another 30 to it. We're at 106 after this batch, assuming that the batch file is working correctly. That would also mean that our count for the Rattata was also inaccurate, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh my, I'm so bad at this. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 'Bro, this is like really bad. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, think this is 29, 30, so this should be the last one then. Yeah. Okay, so it is actually 30, I guess. It just goes so fast that it doesn't feel like 30 encounters. But yeah, this should be a good hunt. Hopefully, it'll be nice and quick. We'll get our Clefairy. And we can go farm some fire types. Farming fire types is actually the reason I'm even thinking of the whole EV vitamin berries thing, because we have to farm fire types. So far, the available fire types are Litleo. Litleo, I'm pretty sure, drops HP. Not many Pokemon want to have HP EVs. I'm going to be entirely real with you. Most Pokemon don't want those. I think Nidoran female does, so I could, you know, give them to off-stream, but, like, besides that, nobody wants HP EVs. So how am I going to farm alchemy ingredients when beating Pokemon also gives you EVs that I don't want? So I'm thinking if I just let myself have vitamins, we could cut out the whole training thing and focus encounters purely on the shiny hunts instead of on, oh, now we have this Pokemon, but we can't kill our encounters because it's going to give the EVs that we don't want. You can just ignore that whole part. So I think I'm going to allow it, which means I'm going to have to look up how to do it. I'm pretty sure it's just debug equals true, and it should add a debug menu with an add item. I would assume. I could probably do that whole thing off stream before the next one, I'm thinking. I'm sure some people would say delegitimizes your run, but at the same time, I have a job and stuff. I don't really have time to do a run with EV training and all that. So I think I'm gonna... Like, I showed that I was willing to try to put in the effort for EV training, but it's just too much time. And micromanaging and all that. Like, I have to turn off the EXP share because we don't want... Because we don't want Spupa here to get physical attack EVs, for example. Like, this is too much. That's another 30. I forgot to even add for that one. And then we add again because we're doing another 30 here. 166 encounters. Stuff's really good, dude. Editing is so good. But yeah, this is how most caves are gonna go because great, it's glitched again. I have to actually tab into it, so this is gonna be a little bit slower than the last batch, I guess, but I don't know what happened. I didn't click anything, so there's no reason I shouldn't automatically be tabbed in. So when I started my shiny hunt on the starter, I originally did 8 of these, and I would like move each one to be all on my screen, and I would just click into each window slowly. And then when I realized the fact that when you do a batch, it usually automatically tabs you in to the next one whenever you click the X, I started doing that. But the original starter, I was doing this really weird 8 encounters, switching windows, every single text box thing. It was very odd. And technically it opened up the possibility for me to get multiple shiny starters in one reset. Which would suck because I'd have to choose one to keep and one to get rid of. I guess I'd be able to choose whichever one had the better IVs of the two chest spins, but... But yeah, I feel like if I cut out the EV training part, it'll just make this go a lot faster and be a lot better pacing for an actual YouTube series. Kind of like how, you know, Minecraft Let's Plays back in the day did off-screen mining. I feel like it would be just like that, you know, just cut out the stuff that I don't think anyone really wants to watch. Rare candies, vitamins, and EV-reducing berries, which I won't have to use, hopefully. I just have to use some now because Linked, for example, has done a lot of fights, and he has all types of random EVs that he doesn't need. And while I can admit it'll probably make me overpowered early game... Actually, wait. I have a way I can balance that. When you start up the game... Another 30 encounters, by the way. When you start up the game, it actually tells you what IVs and EVs it gives the gyms. Based on my difficulty settings. But even if I do this, I will not gen in bottle caps. I will leave any bottle caps I get to be the ones you actually earn in the game. So I will suffer through whatever IVs I get on my Pokemon to make it a little bit more fair. Because that's where I draw the line. I think genning in IVs is a bit much for a Nuzlocke. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. It's forcing me to tab in again for this batch. I don't know what's going on with that. It's like... I don't think I'm doing anything different. I'm like not clicking on any windows after I click the batch file. Yeah, I don't know, man. Whatever, I'll survive. And I will always say this till the day I die. That Krabby, I am so happy how fast he showed up because I really thought I was going to be fishing for so long in the first stream. I am so happy that Krabby came up shiny quickly. Since you can't really use speed up for fishing due to the fact that it's a timing minigame. A very easy timing minigame until you're playing at 3 times speed. Because like the fish window, there's a pretty large, it's a pretty, I'd say it's a pretty wide window for fishing in Pokemon, but once you add in the fact that this is 3 times speed, I don't have the reaction time for that. So, I'm so happy that Krabby popped up shiny when he did, because that could have been multiple, that could have been a full screen or 2, if I'm being entirely real with you. Oh my god, my cat just knocked down Arlong Park, dude. Like, it's a set that's meant to break, but I still don't like having to rebuild it all the time. And my cat just kicked it over again. Not the first, and probably not the last time she's gonna do that. I wonder if there's a way I could edit that set to actually make it a lot more stable than it is. Because, like, it's meant to fall apart, but is there a way I could make it not meant to fall apart? Make it hold its shape a bit better. And not fall over at the smallest poke. Because my cat loves my desk, which means she loves walking on the Lego sets there as well. Or around them, usually. Around, on, depends on the one, honestly. Like the Arlong Park, she likes walking directly into, I guess. It's another 30 encounters, brother. Dang. This is one of my this is my longest hunt since I've started using the counter, at least. I actually don't have a name picked out for if I get a shiny Clefairy, though, huh? Haven't thought of a name for it yet. Dang, these are so good. Like, unironically, dude, Enemy is such a good snack. I should probably start buying and steaming Enemy at home, honestly. And yeah, it's making me tab in again, dude. I don't get it at all. I guess it's a good thing I noticed the cursor early so that there won't be a cursor on screen. Because the cursor is appearing on screen a lot if I didn't turn off the capture cursor for this. Like, I'm not clicking on anything. I'm clicking the batch file and then not clicking anything, which means, technically speaking, I should be, tabbed in. Don't know why I let that one go so far. But yeah, downstairs, Drillber is going to be definitely the target downstairs. Up here, though, I think I just accidentally closed the window without going for an encounter. But yeah, up here, 100% Clefairy, simply because the first gym. And also, fairy types are insane. Let's be real. Fairy types are super overpowered in Pokemon. And I don't think this game adds any new types to help balance it either. So, fairy types are just insanity in this game right now. Of course, the town has a much better fairy type option. It has Ralts available. So that would be a thing, but if I could just get a shiny Clefairy here and not have to worry about what my encounter is for the next town, I think that would be a lot better. Because I do want a fairy type for the first gym. Fairy type, psychic type. Like, if I'm having to tab into the windows anyway, I am skipping the Christmas music. I don't know why I have this luck where every time I play the Wizard 101 soundtrack, it likes to give me the Christmas event tracks. Like, bro, it is almost June. I should not be hearing Christmas music when it is almost June. Let's be entirely real. Christmas music does not belong in June. July? Maybe if you do Christmas in July. But even then, that would be a singular day. There is no reason to have Christmas music in June at all. 256. That's what this next batch is going to be. I figured out what it is. When I press the plus sign to add to the counter, when I press the plus sign to add to the counter, it tabs me into the counter app and out of the windows. So I have to not do the counter until after the encounters are done, I guess. Or do it before I click the batch file. That's what I gotta do from now on. Okay. I figured it out. Thank you. I've no clue what the heck the song is now, but at least it's not Christmas music in June. I guess technically May. I guess it's not June yet, but close enough. May 30th, by the way, when I'm streaming this for whenever the YouTube video. For anyone watching the stream, or if this ends up in the YouTube video somehow. No, like if a shiny pops up right here, I guess I'll buy it here in the YouTube video. Not rock and roll. I'm really scared it's gonna be a shiny Onyx, dude. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like Onyx that much. He could be cool, don't get me wrong. Onyx could be sick. Like, Steelix, good counter for fairy types, I guess, but I really don't want Onyx too much. I'll take whatever it gives me, obviously, but, like, I really feel like Clefairy would just be such a good member to add to the squad. Luckily, to my knowledge, nothing in this cave has custom evolution, so there's nothing in this cave I absolutely have to get a shiny of. If I wanted, now that I'm thinking about it, Slowpoke is in this cave, and he's a Psychic type, which is also good for the first gym. Psychic types are really good for fighting types. Besides the final Pokemon, which is the Colossian Kricketot, a Psychic type would kind of do really good. Thinking about the team that I'm up against. It'd be kind of neutral against Meditite, I guess, but still. Okay, we're gonna do plus now, then the batch file, then I should be tabbed into Windows to make it go faster. Ooh. That one edamame just, like, shot straight to the back of my throat. That's probably not making the YouTube video, since it's not even loaded up yet. But yeah, I'm thinking after this I should probably start working on, like, clips for TikTok. Start preparing for the second YouTube video, because I'm thinking the second video of this will probably be when we reach Grisale City. So it would be the Route 2 shinies, the 2 cave shinies, and exploring Grisale City. I think will be the next video. It can make the next video, it would make it so that the third video would be good to get the story before the gym. Gym battles, maybe even include the gym battle? I think I might just make the gym its own video, like, the gym is just one video on its own. A very short video, but one video on its own could just be the gym. And for the gym video, I'd like go over the team. I'd explain exactly who's on the team, what I'm hoping they achieve, and my strategy for the gym, you know. And then, of course, like, show the gym puzzle, the guys I fight, the gym leader themselves. But yeah, so I'm thinking second video will be me getting to Grisale City. Third video will be me doing all the stuff you need to do after Grisale City before the gym. And then the fourth video will be the gym. I could upload a... Actually, you know what? Episode 4 could just be a highlight of all the shinies I've gotten. And video 5 will be the gym battle itself. You know, like hyping up the gym sort of idea. Yeah, episode 5 will be the gym. We'll do episode 4 will be a highlight reel of all the shinies so far. A little recap episode, sort of. Showing what we're working with. And that's another 30 encounters. That's... We're about to break 300. This batch is going to break 300. So happy I'm softer setting. It's way better than the other option. Because for this cave, it could be run in and out of the cave, fish, or softer sets. I think softer set's the best one of those options, though. Dude, the only bad thing really is the fact that we're gonna have to do this exact same hunting method. Like, as soon as we're done this, we're gonna have to go downstairs and do this again. Now, I'm really hoping for downstairs. Please. Please, God, or whoever controls Pokemon, Arceus, whatever. Give me Drillbur downstairs. I love Drillbur. I've never actually had the chance to use a Drillbur. I've really liked his design and everything about him for a long time. I just never got around to using a Drillbur. So when I go downstairs, please give me a Drillbur. In fact, on my current team, have I actually used any of these Pokemon before? I know I've used Chespin. I love Chespin, obviously. The rest, I don't think I've actually used these Pokemon. I might have used Rattata back in Heart Gold, perhaps? I don't know if he made it on the team or not, but I might have used him in Heart Gold. But I don't think I've ever used a Mankey. I know for a fact I've never used Cherubi. Then again, this game has a custom evolution for it, so it's not going to be Cherubi forever. Spupa slash Vivillon, I don't know if I've used. Krabby, I'm 90% sure I haven't used. But yeah, my current team, besides Chessman, I don't think I've used much of this team, like, ever before in a Pokemon game. And Chessman has a custom evolution anyway, so even if I did use him, it's going to be different. Okay, guys, well, let's finish this up real quick. I just reset past a shiny Roggenrola. Isn't that great, guys, when you reset past a shiny at over 300 encounters deep? So that's not going to count as my shiny for the cave. However, we're going to add a new counter. Failed shinies. One. Let's see. So for the text, I think I'm going to put the text in red. And the outline, definitely want it outlined in the nice shiny yellow. And then just make the outline up to 10 so that it's very clear. There we go. Ain't that gorgeous? So do we reset the counter, I guess? Yeah, I guess we would reset the death counter if we fail a guy. Yeah, I guess we reset the death counter because the encounters, because technically we got a shiny. I just killed it because I'm dumb. I guess I didn't even kill it, I just closed the game because I'm dumb. And yeah, I'm going to press the plus after this because I forgot to do it before. Bro, I can't believe that. One failed shiny so far. Poor Roggenrolas. If I get another Roggenrola, I'll be happy, but like... The blue Gigalith is cool too, darn. Like, yeah, he wouldn't be very useful against the first gym, but he has a really cool shiny later on. Roggenrola shiny? Mid. Gigalith shiny, insanely cool looking. Darn, that actually hurts, dude. I really like Gigalith shiny too. And yeah, the music has stopped playing. I'll figure that out after these 30. Dang, man, that's rough. That's rough for me. So story time, I guess. Since we failed a shiny, I guess it's punctual. So I actually have a failed shiny in the mainline games. Back in Pokemon X and Y, I play that game on the bus all the time, by the way. Oh my god, dude. I loved X and Y back when it was the newest game. I played the crap out of those games. So, back in X and Y, I would shiny hunt. I did horde encounters and friend safaris were probably my two biggest methods back then. And so it's Easter Day, and I'm in a normal type friend safari. And I got a shiny Diggersby, right? So, I do what I do when I get a shiny. I'm like, okay, false swipe. And then he used takedown. And keep in mind, this is actual Pokemon game. There's no save states or anything. So I watched Diggersby use takedown at 1 HP. Dead. On Easter Day. So, shiny Bunnelby. I don't know if there's any more routes with Bunnelby in this game or just the one that I already got a encounter for, but if there are future Bunnelby routes in this game, and I get a Bunnelby, he is being named Easter, and I'm considering myself redeemed for my mistake in X and Y. And I will probably put takedown on his moveset, even if I never use that move. I'll probably have it on his moveset just because it kind of like, it needs to be there. Like, the Diggersby needs to know takedown. In fact, if I go online, I could probably find the full moveset of Friend Safari Diggersby. But, like, he needs to know takedown for sure. But yeah, I had so much luck in Friend Safaris. I one day, on the bus alone, keep in mind, this is before I even got off the bus. This is just on the bus ride home from school. I got a shiny Charmeleon and a Ponyta from the same Friend Safari. Okay, we are now 60 deep with this next batch that's launching right now. Let's make it up for the... Let's give it up and make up for the Roggenrola that we kind of deleted out of existence. So yeah, the targets, Clefairy or Roggenrola. Simply because Clefairy would be cool. You know, Clefairy would be cool and all. But Roggenrola would also just be me redeeming myself for the mistake I just made. And I forgot to fix the music. Whatever. Who cares? We're good. I think I just got cat hair in my mouth. Kind of gross. Not gonna lie. But yeah, if we do get shiny Clefairy, it will all be thanks to the Roggenrola for sacrificing himself for it. Roggenrola gave up his life so that we could get the shiny that we're after. Oh, that would actually be a fun idea, a shiny lock, but you can only catch the shiny that you pick. So if you're on a route and you're hunting a specific shiny, that's the only shiny you're allowed to catch off of that route. But hey, we proved that this spot can produce shinies. Oh, I think I just accidentally messed up the tabbing. Oh, nope, I didn't. I'm still good, let's go. I clicked my mouse on something that wasn't the X and I thought I had messed up the tab, but apparently not. I also do like the fact that the speed up in this game doesn't speed up audio. Like, we still get to hear the full Pokemon cry. If I let it play, if I let the whole thing play, which I probably should. Just to purposely slow myself down so I don't reset past another shiny. What is shiny Zubat? I'm trying to even remember. I know for a fact I've definitely seen shiny Zubats, but I completely forget what they look like. I know shiny Onyx is ugly. I know what shiny Roggenrola looks like. Shiny Roly-Poly, I think his little eye thing turns blue, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think his eye turns blue, which is pretty cool. Roggenrola turns purple. Onyx is some sort of green thing. Clefairy has green-tipped ears. Okay, what's going on here? Why is the playlist broken? You know what? Sure. 3 hours of chill Pokemon music. That'll work. Okay, there we go. I think I forgot to do a plus for the last one, so add it up. Let's say we're at 120. Gotta get back into the 300s to make up for my mistake. But yeah, I'm also considering I might upload this save file to my phone, and then I can play it a bit on the plane as well. Like, only shiny hunts, obviously, no story progress. But I can, like, shiny hunt when I'm at work as well. Which might lead to some off-screen shinies. I don't think it's going to lead to many, because, the mobile version of RPG Maker Joy Play is actually really bad with this game. You get like a huge lag spike before every Pokemon encounter. So I don't even think it's really going to interfere too much with, I don't think it's going to... Okay, okay. I don't think it's going to give me too many off-stream shinies, but it might give me like 1 or 2. Because it would be very useful to be able to shiny hunt a little bit while I'm also at work. Or if I'm out on a layover, like, 2 days ago, I was in, Puerto Rico for the night, so, like, I wasn't able to do any encounters while I'm in Puerto Rico because PC's at home. My home is not Puerto Rico. So I'm thinking having this save file ported on my phone might be useful. Even if the chances of getting anything is insanely low. It would just be cool for that 1 or 2 times it actually happens. So like at the end of each stream I just upload the game file onto my phone so that's available if I want to. I also love the fact that the little icons on the save file are shinies. So like I can just look at a beautiful little collection of shinies. Except for Chespin. Don't know what Chespin's deal is, but he doesn't show up shiny here, despite everyone else does. Don't know what's up with him, but besides that, you get to see all of the little shiny party members. Don't get to see the guys in the PC though, like Bidoof is not present. Oh, and Spupa too. Spupa's also not shiny on there, is he? Yeah, he's weird gray self. That's weird. I wonder why some of the sprites aren't shiny, but others are. And Truby, I can't tell if Truby's shiny, because Truby shiny is so... It's such a minor difference, it's kind of hard to tell. I think it is, but it's hard to tell for sure. 150, the original amount of Pokemon, because Mew is a secret. Hmm. That was really salty. No important notifications on my phone, right? But yeah, this is... I'm really feeling bad about the fact that I skipped a shiny Roggenrola, dude. Because I really want to go to the Drillbur hunt. I really want to hunt Drillbur, but I have to get the shiny on the top half of the cave first. And then I also have to go kill a fire type to get the glowing ember I need to blast a rock to even get to one of these encounter spots in the bottom half of the cave. Oh my god. Give me the encounters. Stop running around. The issue I have playing sped up is that's even harder to catch these guys. They're tricky little buggers. I wonder if I should come back here and do a Roggenrola hunt specifically after... Wait a second. Clefairy's pure fairy type, right? Yeah, it's pure fairy. I know for a fact I don't have the fairy charm yet, so I can't use an item to increase the chance of finding fairy types. Only one in here I could hunt specifically is Zubats, because I do have the flying charm accessible. Clefairy's cool, but I want my team that I stick with to be mostly custom Pokemon. Like the Bidoof, for example, he's going to be on the team. He's just not right now because first gym is fighting type. He's 4 times weak to fighting. And he also just looks like a normal Bidoof. This is like one of the best Pokemon songs right here. Actually, let me see. How much of the screen does that cover? It covers a lot of the screen, actually. The encounters and failed shinies covers a lot of the screen. I might make that a bit smaller after these ones. After this batch, I think I'm going to actually make the encounters failed shiny, and of course the picture of whatever we're after a little bit smaller, because right now they are literally partially covering some Pokemon sprites. Like, yeah, when he jumps, it covers him. Zubat, it just... Yeah, I have to move that 100%. Well, after this batch, assuming this batch isn't the end of it, we will move that and fix that up, because that is way too big. Probably wasn't too bad when it was just encounters, but the fact that we now have the failed shinies under it means we probably have to shrink it a little bit. Oh my god, you can't even see the full name of the Pokemon? This is like such a scuffed layout for this hunt specifically. It's like so poorly cropped, but honestly I'm gonna keep it that way just because it's funnier. This is such a jank shiny hunting method anyway. I'm just gonna keep the crappy cropping because I think it's funnier. Okay. Okay, lock the display. Unlock this. Okay, the number? There we go. Lock. The text? Perfect. Lock. The fails? There we go. Lock. And then Shiny Clefairy, move it over. Shrink it down. Perfect! It's a little bit... So, Shiny Clefairy is now a little bit smaller than the party members. But, you know what? It works. Party members are the main attraction after all. I could do what the Route Master guy does and like make a display that shows all the possible Pokemon of the area I'm in. But then people might think I'm trying to actually do a Route Master, which I am not. I don't have the type of time and dedication that man has. Assuming he pulls through, that is. If he gives up on the Route Master, I might have as much dedication as him. But if he pulls through with that, I do not have that type of dedication. Why couldn't the shiny have been right there, you know, when I'm busy sipping my drink and I physically do not have the ability to X out the window? Oh my lord. Game! Holy game! Oh my god. So pretty much, close the window, press Q 2 times to turn up to 3 times speed, and then get the encounter, close it, repeat. Which is that couple white pixels you see in the top left corner. That is the 3 times speed indicator. I don't know what this music is, but this one's kind of eh. I guess relaxing, but not my favorite Pokemon track by a lot. Another 30 encounters. I still can't be mad. I did get that shiny Cherubi. I cannot be mad. The chance of getting specifically Cherubi was very low. And I was risking a duplicate shiny out there with both Scatterbug and Bidoof were both risking duplicate shinies out there, so I just had to be happy that I didn't get one of those two and that I actually got the exact target Cherubi. Mareep would have been cool. Fletchling would have been cool. Is that all the encounters out there? Bidoof was a must-have, so having Bidoof be the original encounter out there was really good. I'd say he's even more important than Cherubi, simply because Cherubi's still not a custom Pokemon yet. Cherubi is still just Cherubi. There we stand at the moment. This reminds me, I hope we get the electric charms soon, because I don't know how I'm going to hunt a certain custom Pokemon that we might be seeing soon without an electric charm. But I'll figure it out when I get there, because hunting specific Pokemon is going to be the hard part of this, because I want to get every custom Pokemon possible in the game. Besides, I guess, Delphox and Greninja, because it seems that the other starters might be unobtainable in the game. There might be a way to gamble for them. Like, there is that one guy who's like, oh, hey, you give me a Pokemon, I'll give you a Pokemon of similar BST. If I test it and that guy does carry over shiny status of the Pokemon he gives me, then I could theoretically softer set him for the starters. Just find a Pokemon that's within the right range of the other two starters. And just keep on softer setting his trades until he gives me one of them. My current plan is to give him Vivillon. If it carries over shiny status, I'll probably give him Wings. My beautiful boy Wings will be a sacrifice because... Oh, there's our shiny. Okay. Onyx it is. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, really quick. And then also turn off the display capture. There we go. So I did specifically mention not wanting this guy. Oh, shoot, I'm bound. Okay, phew. I was scared for a second there, because I was trapped in battle, and I am not good. What do I nickname Onyx? Oh, let me really quick. Clefairy. Delete. because I didn't get you. Onyx. What do I name him? That's such a weird one. And they become Steelix, which I could name something off of Steelix. Got it. I got it. Dan. No, I'm not adding to the party. Let's really quick, we're going to look at his stats. Heal my team up because... Wings, you are so good that you held in there because you were at a huge disadvantage. So we got Bidoof, off stream, and then we got Dan. So, Nature's, I'm once again going to say naughty. I'm feeling naughty. Gentle. Protects the Pokemon from recoil damage. Oh, that's actually a really good ability. IVs aren't the worst, actually. Oh, let me see his following sprite. I was about to end the recording. One sec. Let's actually see his following sprite really quick. Yep, same as Golden... Same as Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I'm pretty sure. Not that's bad. It's still good. But, yeah. So. Let's reset that counter. Did I close out the counter by accident? I did. There we go. And then we also have to fix the increments. Actually, wait, no, the next hunt we're doing is also going to be in that cave, actually. So after the stream, I'm deciding I'm gonna do the whole berries and EV training items. It just takes up way too much time. And the game gives me rare candy, so like the game already doesn't want me to spend ages training. Yeah, we have to go kill a Litleo for glowing embers, though, to get to an encounter spot in the basement. I forgot to fix the increments! Great. Edit. Okay, count is 1. Increments is also 1. There we go. Fixed it. Yes, technically I could get a shiny here, which is why I'm doing the count. There we go. Bubble. Perfect, we got the glowing ember. Okay, that's all we needed. I'm actually going to go back to the Pokemon Center just because it's going to be a long way to a Pokemon Center where we're heading. I'm really bad at navigating in super speed, as you might be able to tell. Okay, guys. You know what that means, right? You guys know what the spot we're standing in means. It means we're right back to this. How much longer does this video have? Oh, it's got plenty of time. This is a very slow video. I also just realized I kind of just showed exactly what video I'm using for music. And because I clicked the batch, I can't do the plus yet. Now, I actually want to do something down here before I start doing the encounters. I want to show the options because I forgot to do that. And set my target, which will... It's going to be Drillbur. The target is 100% Drillbur. I'll say that much. Ugh. This heavy cat's on my lap, weighing me down. I put up her cat tree right there for her, and she's still choosing to sit on my lap instead. Now I'm almost out of edamame too. That's the target right there, guys. That guy, but a little bit more sparkly. In fact, encounters, we got Zubat, Slowpoke, which is the fish encounter, so we're not getting that one. Onix, really don't want that, we already have it. Whismur, eh. Metatype, eh. Barboach, also a fish encounter. Actually kind of sick, I didn't even remember he was here. And Drillbur. I might come back for Barboach, I'm not even gonna lie. Barboach is actually, like, insane. I really do like Whiscash. But we already got set up for the softer sets, so we're not doing fish. All I say is please no Onix, because while I do like Onix, 2 shiny Onix might be a bit much. Whismur isn't bad, but he's not good because we're about to go into a fighting type gym. Drillbur isn't weak to fighting types. He doesn't have his steel typing yet, so Drillbur's not weak to the gym, which makes him a much better option than Whismur. Better option than Onix. Better option... about neutral with Metatype. Metatype is psychic, but like also part fighting, so Metatype's kind of like eh. I don't know if Metatype would do too good in the gym. I don't know what he really has access to at this point. I know that he's... Oh, Metatype does have access to a Mega, probably. Assuming this game has Megas, because I don't know why it wouldn't. Wait a second, actually, this game's about the ultimate weapon, about what led up to the ultimate weapon. This game doesn't have Megas. Because technically, the ultimate weapon being fired is what's supposed to make Mega Pokemon exist. So maybe this game doesn't have Megas, I don't know. I just thought about that. This game might not have Megas. Huh. I didn't even think about the fact that lore-wise, it wouldn't make sense if there are Megas in the game. Either way, Medicham is a cool Pokemon. Heavily reliant on its ability, of course, but he's kind of cool looking. That was the first batch, right? Yeah, that was the first batch. Okay. At least I think that was the first batch. I might be wrong and really dumb. I'm almost out of edamame, dude. I'm legitimately gonna run out of editing soon. Oh, I'm not recording. Shoot. If we get a shiny dispatch, I'm gonna have to go back into the VOD to grab it. Here's what I did for the first video, by the way. I download the VOD. And I just screen recorded the specific parts of it for the video. So essentially, you're watching a screen recording of a downloaded recording of it. So yeah, for the first video, it's super botched way I got the recording for it, due to the fact that I forgot to record any of the stream while I was actually making the stream. So I had to go back and like rewatch the stream with a screen recorder going, microphone turned off, just wait through it to make sure I got all the footage. I had to just sit there and wait and record it, then stop recording at certain points for the different clips, and then edit all the clips together at the end. But since I'm streaming this, I could probably honestly go back and do encounter counts for all the shinies we've gotten so far. The first stream was only like 4-ish hours, so it's only about 4 hours. And then also I can skip all the story content because I wasn't getting encounters during story content. And I could probably get an idea of how many encounters each shiny took. Shouldn't take too long. I just watch the video and press a button whenever I see a Pokemon encounter happen. Thing is, because the first video is already uploaded, I don't know what good that would do for me, though. Which, keep in mind, that first video, oh my god, the shiny luck was insane on that first one. Like, oh my god, I was getting shinies left, right, and center. Some of them had way harder strategies than others. Like, I got so lucky on that first stream, it's not even funny. Like, the highlight reel of the first stream alone is like an hour-long video. Which, to be fair, lots of story content, but like, that's a lot of footage for one stream. I wonder if the Arlong Park fell on any minifigs. But yeah, that first stream was insanity. If I ever get another stream that lucky, I'm gonna be so happy, dude. Let's see, this stream we're at 3 shinies actually, so I guess this stream is 1 shiny away from being just as many as the first one. Because the first stream was 4 shinies, because we didn't stream the starter. Yeah. So I guess we are only 1 shiny away from being just as many shinies as the first stream. Though we're also would have 3 of those shinies be this, the by far fastest method for shiny hunting. By a lot. Because of Roggenrola, who we failed. Poor guy. I feel so bad for Roggenrola, man. Poor guy. He showed up shiny and everything, and he just got deleted. I'm probably gonna go back for him eventually in this run. Not before the first gym, obviously, but like after the first gym, I might go back and get a Roggenrola just to make up for the fact that I didn't even kill him. I reset past him. That's the worst thing, is I didn't even kill him. I just closed the game window he was in. Ah, carrot, that hurt. I don't even know if we have a full team yet that's good for the first gym. Because I don't want to bring any Pokemon that are weak to the first gym. So that means Rattata's out of it. Dan is out of it. Bidoof is out of it. Yeah, we don't even have that many options for the first gym, dude. I really need to get Fairy type. Like, I might straight up just do encounters in the town until I get a Ralts. I might have to shiny hunt Ralts specifically. Because I think Grisaille City is the last place that, I think Grisaille City is the last place that has... What's it called? That has fairy types in the wild. So if I get, like, Ducklet or something, I might just have to do a second hunt there immediately to try to get the Ralts. Or I could go back into the cave and go for, I could go for Slowpoke, because upstairs in the cave, I think that's the only fishing encounter, would be Slowpoke. And a Psychic type is good against fighting, so I could also go for Slowpoke, I guess. Debatable if that's a good idea or not, though. So my goal for this series is, I think I'm going to try to get one episode out per month. I think that's like the big goal. If I can get a video out a month of this, I'll consider that good. Because getting to the points I want to for the YouTube video story-wise isn't going to be easy with how much shiny hunting goes in between it. And also finding time to stream is insanely difficult, but I don't worry about that. Now the question is, for the YouTube video that includes Grisaille City, should I include the shiny hunt or just the walking through the town getting all the dialogue? Because after the shiny hunt, I'm able to go into Grisaille City finally. Like, I can go into the city. I can do all the story stuff of the city. Do I want to include the shiny hunt, or do I want to end on the shiny hunt, or end with the story content and setting up that we're about to do a shiny hunt? Because if I do not do the shiny hunt, that leaves 3 shiny encounters for the next video. Meanwhile, this video that we're currently in would be 4. So I think I should leave Grisaille City shiny hunt for the 3rd video instead of the 2nd video. Yeah, because we have Route 2 first half, Route 2 second half. Yeah, we have Route 2 first half, Route 2 second half, top of this cave, bottom of this cave, yeah. And then I'm pretty sure there's only 3 areas on the pre-gym Grisaille City content. So yeah, I think I'm going to just... Yeah, I think I'm going to make Grisaille City shiny hunt in the 3rd video instead of the 2nd one. I keep on forgetting to start the recording. I'm going to have to, like, grab this out of the VOD later, whenever the shiny pops up. And also, I'm not sure how long the stream will be today. Depends on how long I really have, because I like to only stream when I'm home alone. And sadly, being home alone isn't a common thing for me. Oh, jeez. Just scared myself. I looked at my schedule, and I was still looking at one of my coworkers' schedules. So I got scared that I got a terrible schedule for a second there. Let's see real quick. Okay, good. A bunch of my coworkers got something weird on their schedule. I want to make sure I didn't get it. Yeah, I might try to record some content besides just this game, because the gaps between videos of this game are going to be big enough that I don't think it's a good idea. So I'm going to try to record some other content, maybe real life stuff while I'm, like, on trips. I don't know, something like that. Because I travel a lot. I also still don't know what this Pokeball on the ground is. Ooh, I hear Sinnoh music. Best game, by the way. Gen 4, Diamond Pearl Platinum. Personally, I played Diamond, but Platinum is probably objectively better, if I'm gonna be real. Oh, it's actually going to be 5 shinies. I completely forgot Cherubi technically is a backtrack shiny for the second video. So I guess I'm going to have more than just 4 shinies. It's going to be 5 shinies for this video. 6 shinies for this video, because we also had the failed shiny that doesn't count. So we're actually going to have 6 shinies. Yeah, we're definitely leaving Crystal City for the next one. And then we'll also probably include Crystal City backtrack shiny hunt. Or maybe the backtrack shiny hunt for Ralts, if we end up doing it, should be included in the gym video. Since the gym's going to have no shiny encounters. Since the gym video is going to be just the gym fight, maybe including the shiny encounter preparing for the gym would make sense. Also, what does shiny Drillbur even look like? I don't even know what it looks like. Actually, one sec. What does shiny Drillbur look like? Let me check this guy out. Shiny Drillbur. Oh, he's pink. Oh, that's cool. So shiny Drillbur is pink. So normal Drillbur is blue. Shiny Drillbur is pink. Normal Excadrill is red. So like the pink. And then shiny Excadrill is blue. So I kind of like the fact that that they kind of like swap a little bit. Because Drillbur's blue, shiny Excadrill's blue. Excadrill has red marks, shiny Excadrill has blue marks. So like it's kind of cool that they swap colors a bit between the Evos for it. And then also shiny Excadrill has like a weird off pinkish body, but like whatever, who cares about that part? We're not going to worry about that detail. Because that doesn't play into the design at all. I actually really like shiny Drillbur and Excadrill now. They look so cool. Imagine how far I could actually be in this game's Nuzloke if I had just, you know, not limited myself to shinies. If I had just only shiny up to the starter. Imagine how far this playthrough could be by now, probably. Might even be near the second gym at this point. Not sure, of course. I don't know how hard, I don't know where the second gym is. I haven't made it that far. Didn't make it that far in my personal playthroughs because the farthest I made it was a little bit past the first gym. Oh, speaking of which, I heard of a new game. It's Lumen's Tale or something. Heard it's a sequel to a Pokemon fan game called Pokemon Xenoverse. So I might want to look into that. Maybe play Lumen's Tale as my next shiny lock after this. Big difference is Lumen's Tale is a game I actually have to purchase, so I have to put money in for that one. But maybe I'll do that after I finish Z. Finish this long Z. Or maybe I'll just do Lumen's Tale as a normal playthrough. And leave Z as the less frequent shiny lock. And Lumen's Tale is like a series that I can actually get out on a somewhat regular basis because I'm not shiny hunting in it constantly. Issue with that is Lumen's Tale is Switch or PC. I'm kind of tempted to go with the Switch. Simply so I can have it on the go, because I don't have many fun games to play when I'm away from base. And most of the time I have a fun city to explore, but sometimes I don't have... Sometimes the city's not a fun place, like Raleigh, for example, is a city. I don't think there's much to do in Raleigh. So, like, I don't know. Hard choice, hard choice. I might have to run to the bathroom in a second here, which isn't good, because I don't want to... Yeah, I'm going to get these encounters, and I'm going to do my bathroom run after these encounters are done. And I'll, like, boot up the next encounters to start. Wait, no, I can't do that because I can't tab out of the game. Hard choices, hard choices. I know Vivilan's definitely on the gym team, I'll say that much. So thinking of the gym team again. Vivilan, 100% on the squad. There is no world where Vivilan does not go to the gym with me. Because Vivilan is insane. It's gonna be... Okay, I gotta go. I'll be back. I'm back. Sorry about that. It hit like a truck. You know how it be. Okay. Let's get right back into this. Anything but Onyx. That's the big thing here. Anything but Onyx. Preferably Drillbur, but as long as it's not Onyx, I'll be happy, because I really don't want dupe shinies this early in the run. And if I get Onyx, I'll name it Daniel, because the first one's Dan. Might as well name the second one Daniel, you know, just the full name. And I'll probably use whichever one is better. If I ever use Onyx, I'll probably use whichever one has better IVs. Which means the next town, I just remembered, the next town is when we get some of our first bottle caps. I gotta figure out who I want to use the bottle caps on. I think it's attack and defense? And we also get some of our first mints as well. Ooh, next town has a lot of hard choices for optimizing the team. We get bottle caps, and I think the bottle caps are post-gym, actually, so don't need to worry about those yet. But I do need to figure out what I want to do with the mints, because I think I can get those before the gym leader. $245. It's getting up there. Might break the record. We're getting close. Record right now is 336. Because that's when I got the Rog and Rolla, who I reset over. Ah, that's rough. Resetting over a shiny is never fun. I'm really tempted to buy a new keyboard. This thing is so bad, the one I'm using right now. So tempted to buy a new keyboard. Okay. Let's go. Next encounters are loaded up. I'm kind of tempted to see how big I can make this batch file that still operates. Because my PC is not struggling too much to run 30. So theoretically, how big can my batch file get before my PC starts to struggle with it? I think 30 is a good number, though. I think I'll stick with 30. Even if I really want to see how far I can push the batch file, I think I'll stick with the 30. I'm also wondering when or if I'm going to have a run that hits even odds in this game. Because I've been getting really lucky so far. I can definitely say that, like, without a shadow of a doubt, is I've been getting so lucky so far in this. Like, the biggest hunt I've actually tracked the numbers of is 300. That's really good. If I go back to track the hunts that I didn't track initially, maybe I'll find one that's big, that's longer than that, but like 300 is really good since I think it's 1 in 2,000 something chance. The starter is 1 in 600 something chance because they upped the starter chance just to be kind. Okay, start recording, just so I don't regret it when I get the shiny now. I've had multiple times I forgot to click that button between batches. I'm not going to do it this time. I am now recording. So if the shiny's in this batch, it means that the only reason it wasn't coming is because I wasn't recording, obviously. Obviously, it wanted to make my clipping easier for later. But yeah, after the shiny, maybe that's when I'll end stream. Getting the shiny could be one of the conditions for ending stream. Other one is not home alone, or yeah. If I get the shiny, that'll be an end stream sort of thing. Guys, it's getting almost time, and I'm getting really hungry for my food I have in the kitchen. And I'm not eating on stream. Like the edamame, I'll snack on stream. I'm not going to eat on stream, though. Especially because it's chicken wings. And I don't know about you, but I don't think eating chicken wings on stream is a very good idea. Getting it all over my keyboard and whatever else sounds like a very bad idea. I do like the fact that this cave at least is like a really skinny area, so it's not too hard to catch the dust bubble. Like the dust bubble is insanely easy to catch in this area. So I do appreciate that at least. Okay, we're about to break the record. 2 more batches after this batch. 3 more batches, and we will have a new record for the longest hunt where I actually tracked the numbers in this save. And then after this, I don't know what I'll do with the rest of my day. Maybe I'll go watch that Spider Noir thing. The new Marvel project that people are talking about. Apparently it's a pretty cool one. Do 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 ba da da na na do 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 da na 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 do 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 do. One thing I do want to do is my background, like behind me, isn't very entertaining. So when I eventually move my PC, which don't know when that will be, probably when I move, I'm thinking I want to set it up so that my Legos are behind me instead of next to me. Because right now, you can't see my Legos. They're like right there. Yeah, they're right there. And the camera angle doesn't really work for those. And if I make it so the camera angle does work for those, well, then I have to be sitting at a weird angle to be facing the camera. So, I'm thinking new background. I'll have like a bookshelf or something behind me with all my Legos stacked on it. Speaking of moving, oh god. One of these sets, or some of these sets that aren't official builds are going to be really hard to move. Because I have this one custom Eevee build, and it is the most fragile thing I think I've ever, like, held in my life. it falls apart at the smallest shake. I'm really scared to even touch it now to show you guys, because I feel like it'll start falling apart. And it could take hours to fix it, because as you're putting the piece back on, oh, another piece of it fell off. So on and so forth, pretty much infinitely. I'm lucky it's built right now as it is. But yeah, I don't even own the official LEGO Eevee. I only own this custom build one. Which, in my opinion, looks better than the official one. I do not like the flat face they gave the official Eevee. I don't like the fact that, like, it lacks depth. I don't like that. I wish it had depth to it. There it goes. Batch file launched. I can show you some of them, I guess. Well, we're waiting for batch file to launch. So we have this guy. This is the official Charizard from the 3 Kanto starter set. I modified him a little bit because I couldn't get the fangs to fit in the block like they're supposed to, so I added an extra stud there to hold his fangs in place. I was having issues with that, but yeah, this is the official Charizard. Looks pretty cool. Allegedly, with the leaks, there's going to be another Charizard and a Charmander. So, probably not buying those sets that will be entirely real. Not a big fan of smart play stuff, but I'm happy that LEGO Pokemon is a thing. The one theme I will support, LEGO One Piece. I adore LEGO One Piece. I have all the first wave sets. Second wave hasn't come out at the time of this stream yet, but I'm probably going to buy a bunch of those when I can. I'm mostly waiting on good gift with purchases. I've ordered one of the new sets so far because there was a Duck Family gift with purchase. But that's like how I'm going to control my spending. I'm going to not buy all the sets at once because I'm going to wait until I can combo them together to reach at least $100 and get gifts and get as many separate gifts with purchase as I can with my One Piece sets. So I think I ordered the Drum Castle set to get a Duck Family gift with purchase. And if I see another cool gift with purchase soon, I'll probably order the Marine Battleship, because that one also is on its own already $100. But yeah, I'm gonna try to like maximize my gift with purchases when I order the new One Piece wave. Because last time I ordered them all together and I got one small gift with purchase with it. So that's like, let's see, $300 Baratie, $100-something Going Merry, $30 Windmill Village, $50 or $70 Buggy, whatever Arlong Park was. Like, I ordered all of them at once and I got one gift with purchase. So it was kind of like not the best way to optimize it. The best way to optimize it is do multiple different orders during different gift with purchase periods and just get a ton of extra LEGO for pretty much just for supporting the company. You get more LEGO if you order at the right time from the website. So that's how I'm doing it from now on. Whenever I order a LEGO, I'm like, okay, how can I optimize my gifts with purchase? And I might still get the LEGO Eevee set, not to build as Eevee, but there's alternate building instructions to make it a Bidoof, and I kind of like Bidoof. In fact, I have Bidoof on my team so like getting a LEGO Bidoof would be cool. Oh my god, guys! Holy shit. Do you guys see that? The cat's actually using the cat tree. Let's go. Love my cat. So happy that she's actually using the tree instead of my lap for once. She's so perfect. I love my cat, dude. Look at her. Standing there on the tree. My strategy was I put a little bit of catnip up there, and now she goes up there somewhat regularly because she associates this with the catnip I gave her. Might give her some more today. I don't know yet. Typically give it to her if I really just don't want her like on my lap or something. I'll give her some catnip to lure her away. And also mellows her out so much. Like, she gets super mellowed out whenever she tries catnip. So, might have to do it again to her eventually. Come on, just give me the... Just give me the drill burr. Come on, let me end this stream on a good note with a drill burr. Maybe I'll do like one more batch after this, just in case the drill burr wants to show up a bit late and be the new longest hunt. Because technically, this is ending one short of being the longest hunt so far. So I think I'll do one more batch after this. And if Drillbur doesn't show up, then I'll leave him for the next stream. I will literally be starting a stream doing batches, which might not be the best way to start a stream, but hey, it works. I think I just closed the game without getting an encounter in it. Whatever. Counter might not be entirely accurate, so be it. Sure, it's not the first time I've done that by accident. Okay, we're gonna do one more batch. We're gonna get up to 395. If we don't get the Drillbur by encounter 395, we'll just end the stream there. Because I want to eat my food. I'm starving, honestly. But I also really want to see if I could just get Shiny Drillbur knocked out, because if we get Shiny Drillbur, we can go to Grisaille City, and second video will be ready to go, essentially. I'll be ready to edit down and make the second video, pop it out, boom, good stuff. Second video's up. If we don't get Shiny Drillbur, I won't be able to go to Grisaille City, and I won't be able to get the second video out yet. So I'd prefer to get the second video out as soon as possible. And what a nice song. Some Lumio City. The ode, the classic Kalos theme, essentially. Still find it crazy that they managed to make an entire Pokemon game out of just Lumio City. Like, they sized it up, of course, but it is still technically just one city. And I'm disappointed I didn't get to see the rest of the region, but it's impressive that they managed to make a whole game contained in just a city. Even if I do think it's one of the weakest Pokemon maps we've had so far for a game. I'm getting pretty good rates on Drillbur, so like the chance of being a Drillbur is pretty good, honestly. It's looking like. Sadly, the second most common encounter is probably... The second biggest encounter is probably Onix, which we already have and absolutely don't want by any means. But the encounter pool, pretty good down here. Decent rates on what I want. Sadly, very high rates on Onyx, but we'll see. And there's really nothing I can do for Drillbur. Okay. That's going to be it for this one. Simply because I'm getting hungry. I want to eat. We were able to get two shinies, one failed shiny today. I'd say that's good rates. But yeah, we're just going to end off here. And I'll see you guys in stream 4 whenever I'm able to do that.